Today we have the pleasure of conversation with Professor Dharmaraja, who is taking MTL106 this semester. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, given that you have been teaching this course for 28 semesters, how do you feel the perspective of the students have changed?
Yes, it is changed a lot over the period. I took this course in 2003 July. That was my first semester when I took this course. And I am teaching this course every semester. And the students' interest changes and the dynamics changes. Many of the real world problems changes. Therefore, the course perspective also changes. Therefore, I am changing the way of teaching also over the period of time, and I use it in the class. That is also a stochastic process. The way I am teaching the course every semester, that is also keep changing over the time. So definitely there is a perspective change by the students because of the need, because of the dynamics in the whole society. Therefore, things changing every time. Therefore, the base is same, whereas the presentation and the interest and the need, everything is keep changing.
This course is a basic requirement for many fields like data analytics, machine learning, finance, and accounting. So, why is there a cap on the number of students registered for this course?
Yeah, that is unfortunate because of whatever our number of faculty in our department. When I started teaching this course, we usually teach two teachers parallelly. Therefore, those days we don't have the restriction over the time. But there was a time we have less faculty in the department. Therefore, we reduced the number of teachers in this course, as well as therefore number of students registration also controlled. But the next semester onwards, we are going for the different plan, the strategic plan. So in that case, the cap will be removed. Already we have quite a lot of students, but we are going for almost double in the further semesters. So there won't be no cap over the period.
So, what preference order do you use for the allotment of this course to students who take MTL 106 as an open elective?
Frankly speaking, I am not going to put any preference order, but the institute has the rule. Whoever has the higher CGPA, they will get it. And the priority goes to the fresh students with the higher CGPA. So that is the typical preference order, whereas I have not put any preference order in my side. No.
So, what difference do you see in a student who has MTL 106 as a core course versus a student who has taken it up as an open elective?
No, as far as my course is concerned, how much the students have interest in this course, that is a difference. There are some students who have very much interest, even though they are not core course students. And there are some students, they are not at all interested, even though it is a core course. So all the extremes are there, like 1-1, 1-0, 0-1 and 0-0. All four possibilities are there. But since it's a core course for almost half of the intake of the whole institute, as a core they have to do. But almost 80% are very good and interested in doing the course. Only 20% of the students, whatever be the reason, they may be feeling in a different way. But otherwise, most of the students feel good, immaterial of it is a core or open end.
So, many students have the perspective that taking MTL 106 gives them a higher edge in placements. Is this fact true?
Being a teacher of this course, I should not make it as the statement, but reality it is true. In the sense, whether the students look for jobs in financial sector or IT or analytics or any other domain, If they have a quite good knowledge in probability and the stochastic process, then their way of thinking will be logical, and there won't be any mistake of understanding the problem and solving the problem. So that way, once they have done this course, then for those students, it may comfort zone to understand the problem correctly and deliver the things correctly also. So that way, this course will give a very clear idea about what type of loose statement we should not make and how to describe the problem in a proper way. Wherever the problems of dynamic changes or changes due to time and so on, so those problems can be defined nicely with the probability, the area as well as stochastic process. So I would say the students who have done my course, this probability and stochastic process course, they can able to say the things in a very crispy way, well defined, not making many unwanted statements. So that way, yeah, it's true.
So a lot of students in ME1 branch, they have the complaint that they cannot do MTL106 since they have a core course called MTL108, in which the course is overlapping with.
Yeah, I know.
And so what solutions can you suggest?
Yeah, that I usually tell it in the class. As such, the student should have a knowledge in probability, statistics and stochastic processes if they are very much interested in finance sector job. So if they have done the course probability and stochastic process, then there is another course called MTL390, that's a statistical methods. They can do that course. The students who have done the statistics course first as an introduction to statistics by the ME1 or ME, both the ME students, then they can do, there is a separate course on stochastic process that is in 700 level that they can do. So that way the students of ME students, mechanical engineering students, they can do MTL108, I think, introduction to statistics. In that there is some quite good percentage of probability as well as of course statistics. Then they can do the separate course on stochastic process. Therefore, at the end of the day, when they go for placement, whether they complete a probability and stochastic process course and one statistical method course, or introduction to statistics course and stochastic process and application, that will solve the problem. So most of the time they may not have a time to do the stochastic process course, which is 700 level. Therefore, they may not have a stochastic process knowledge, but they should do that course. That I usually tell it in the class. Maybe I'll tell it in this current batch also. I'll make it.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time.